Welcome back to the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show here on WKY Channel 3, and I know exactly what we're talking about right now. It's the Cleveland Browns. Guys, the Browns generally in the last few years have done a great job when it comes to signing extensions with players that are looking for new contracts. In fact, to the point where they've signed guys that we were even surprised would get extensions, like David Njoku, which has worked out, and like Jack Conklin, we'll see if it works out. It hasn't so far. But one guy who is not satisfied at all and is very frustrated with his contract situation is Amari Cooper. He's been a great Brown. In fact, he's the only player in Browns history to have back-to-back 1,000-yard receiving seasons. The only player in the history of the franchise. But the Browns haven't taken care of him yet. Earl, are you concerned?
Yes, Bull, I am concerned. You know, Andrew Berry is my man's, and, you know, I'm all for Andrew Berry usually standing on big business. But when you look at the Cleveland Browns wide receiver core, you cannot afford to stand on business with Amari Cooper, especially with so much at stake in the 2024 season. We spent the first hour and a half going back and forth talking about Deshaun Watson expectations for the Cleveland Browns. And in order to help Deshaun Watson get the most out of him, you're going to need Amari Cooper out there. But furthermore, when you make that trade for Jerry Jeudy and you sign Jerry Jeudy to that contract extension, I'm under the assumption that you do that because you know you have Amari Cooper in that locker room. And Amari Cooper can do a lot to help Jerry Jeudy become a better pro, a better route runner, just a better guy all around on and off the football field. And if you're going to do that, I think common sense says you keep a guy like Amari in the fold. I'm on record saying 2 years, maybe $52 million, I think is a good deal for Amari Cooper because he has been highly productive. But you got to make sure that you get him in here and keep that dude happy.
And listen, I'm the colonel of Project Stockpile, the general. And Project Stockpile, we've already allocated the funds for it. It's already there. There's no way we can go into the season without Amari Cooper because now you're leveling stuff up. Now, if you don't got Amari Cooper, you're asking Jerry Jeudy to be a number one receiver. We asking Elijah Moore to be a number two receiver. We already see that's not the case. Now, you guys like Bell, the guys like Tillman, those guys have to play. I'd much rather have my number one receiver. They got to roll coverage to Amari Cooper. You look at Jerry Jeudy, he can be comfortable at number two. Now Elijah Moore is in the slot. We still got David Njoku running down the seam, and now you can specialize and have guys like maybe a Jamari Thrash or a Cedric Tillman be specialist type players. You need everything and all hands on deck, especially in this AFC North and the way the schedule looks. Game one, when Tom Brady is calling the game, I need Amari Cooper out there flanked out right, getting ready to receive these touchdown passes.
So, guys, I'm not worried about Amari Cooper holding out because I'd just be very surprised if he did that. That being said, I'm with you. Amari Cooper, to me, and maybe obviously some people would disagree, is the most important player in this offense not named Deshaun Watson. He is a star. He's a Pro Bowl player. He's the best receiver in the history of this franchise, even though he hasn't been here very long. And he's by far their best player on offense. Now, Nick Chubb was, but he's coming off injury. But I got a million running backs, and I believe in the NFL these days, you win by throwing the football. You win by putting up big numbers on offense. If Deshaun, we argued, as you said in the YouTube version of the show, about how important Deshaun Watson putting up big numbers is. Well, I think one thing we're all in agreement: if Amari Cooper is not healthy and playing the full season, it's going to be hard for Deshaun Watson to put up big numbers. Amari Cooper is the man in this skill position group. The Browns have taken care of everybody, including, as you mentioned, Earl, Jerry Jeudy. You can't take care of Jerry Jeudy. I know he's younger, but you can't take care of a guy who has really proven nothing and then leave a guy who's done it all hanging. That's not right.
They took care of Jack Conklin. He's been injured for the most part of 2 years.
You took care. And again, I get these guys are younger. Conklin's not younger, though.
Yeah.
That's fair. Take care of Amari Cooper. Pay him what Jimmy Haslam has shown us that he doesn't care about the cap and he doesn't care about money. He's got a lot of it. Take care of Amari Cooper. I hope they will before the preseason starts. All right, we've talked Browns, we've talked Cavs. When we come back,